Ever wondered why some relationships feel more secure and fulfilling, while others seem to be filled with anxiety and uncertainty? The answer may lie in your early experiences with the people closest to you. Welcome to the world of attachment theory, a fascinating concept that explains how your earliest relationships shape who you are today. In this video, we'll dive into what attachment theory is, how your early relationships influence your adult life, and how understanding these dynamics can help you build healthier, more satisfying relationships. Let's explore the powerful impact of attachment on your emotional well-being. Attachment theory was developed by psychologist John Bowlby in the mid-20th century. It explores how the bonds formed between infants and their primary caregivers affect emotional and social development throughout life. Bowlby's research showed that these early interactions are crucial for forming a foundation of emotional security and influence how we relate to others as adults. According to attachment theory, the way caregivers respond to an infant's needs, such as providing comfort, security, and affection, shapes the child's expectations and behaviors in relationships later in life. These early attachments form a blueprint for how we interact with others and view ourselves in relationships. Attachment theory identifies four main attachment styles, each stemming from different patterns of interaction with caregivers. These styles influence how we form and maintain relationships as adults. Let's break them down. If you had a caregiver who was consistently responsive and supportive, you likely developed a secure attachment style. People with secure attachment generally feel comfortable with intimacy and are confident in their relationships. They tend to feel safe and secure in their relationships, trust others and are generally open with their feelings, handle conflicts and challenges in relationships with resilience and communication. Securely attached individuals are more likely to have healthy, balanced relationships because they grew up with a strong sense of trust and self-worth. If your caregiver was inconsistent or unpredictable in their responses, you might have developed an anxious, preoccupied attachment style. People with this style often crave closeness and approval from others, experience high levels of anxiety in relationships, fearing rejection or abandonment, may appear overly clingy or dependent on their partners for reassurance. This attachment style stems from a fear that their needs will not be met and can lead to a heightened sensitivity to relationship dynamics and perceived threats. If your caregiver was emotionally distant or unresponsive, you might have developed a dismissive avoidant attachment style. People with this style often value independence and self-sufficiency, often at the expense of close relationships. Struggle with intimacy and may downplay the importance of emotional connections. Appear aloof or distant, avoiding deep emotional engagement. Dismissive avoidant individuals may find it challenging to rely on others and often prefer to keep their emotional distance. If your early experiences were marked by both inconsistent caregiving and emotional distress, you might have developed a fearful avoidant attachment style. This style often have mixed feelings about close relationships, desiring connection but also fearing it. May struggle with trusting others and can experience significant anxiety about being hurt. Often have difficulty balancing intimacy and independence. This style can create a push and pull dynamic in relationships where individuals both seek closeness and simultaneously retreat from it. Your attachment style doesn't just shape how you relate to others, it impacts every aspect of your adult relationships. Here's how each style can play out in your romantic life and other relationships. Secure attachment. Romantic relationships. Securely attached individuals often have healthy, supportive relationships. They communicate openly, handle conflicts well, and provide emotional support to their partners. Friendships. They maintain strong, balanced friendships, offering and receiving support with ease. Family dynamics. Secure individuals often have positive, stable family relationships and provide a model of healthy attachment for others. Anxious, preoccupied attachment. Romantic relationships. Those with anxious, preoccupied attachment may experience jealousy, clinginess, and fear of abandonment. They often need constant reassurance from their partners. Friendships. Friendships may be intense and emotionally charged, with a high need for validation and support. Family dynamics. Relationships with family members may be marked by high emotional intensity and a strong need for connection and approval. Dismissive avoidant attachment. Romantic relationships. Dismissive avoidant individuals may struggle with emotional intimacy and often prefer to keep their partners at arm's length. They may avoid discussions about feelings or commitment. Friendships. They may have a small circle of friends and prefer to maintain emotional distance. They value independence and may struggle with emotional vulnerability. Family dynamics. Relationships with family members may be characterized by emotional distance and a focus on independence rather than closeness. Fearful avoidant attachment. Romantic relationships. Fearful avoidant individuals may have turbulent relationships characterized by a push and pull dynamic. They may desire closeness but also fear being hurt, leading to mixed signals and conflicts. Friendships. Friendships may be inconsistent, with individuals oscillating between seeking connection and pulling away. Family dynamics. Family relationships may be fraught with tension and conflict, as individuals struggle with both the desire for closeness and the fear of vulnerability. Understanding your attachment style is the first step towards improving your relationships and emotional well-being. Here are some tips for working on your attachment style. Self-awareness and reflection. Take time to reflect on your attachment style and how it impacts your relationships. Understanding your patterns can help you identify areas where you may need to make changes. Open communication practice. Open and honest communication with your partners, friends, and family. Express your needs and feelings clearly and work on addressing conflicts in a constructive manner. Seek support. Consider talking to a therapist or counselor who can help you explore your attachment style and develop strategies for improving your relationships. Therapy can provide valuable insights and tools for managing attachment-related challenges. Build secure connections. Focus on building secure and supportive relationships. Surround yourself with people who offer stability, reliability, and emotional support. Working on creating and maintaining healthy, balanced relationships can help shift your attachment patterns. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself as you work through your attachment issues. Change takes time, and it's important to recognize and celebrate your progress along the way. Attachment theory provides a powerful lens through which we can understand how our early relationships shape our adult lives. From the way we connect with others to the challenges we face in our relationships, our attachment style influences many aspects of our emotional experiences. By exploring and understanding your attachment style, you can gain valuable insights into your relationship patterns and work towards healthier, more fulfilling connections. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes and build the secure, supportive relationships you deserve.